Severe thunderstorms to bring heavy rain, damaging winds and large hail to large parts of central and eastern Australia in the coming days. And yesterday we saw an explosion of thunderstorms through the eastern inland, and we can really see that in the water vapour loop with the explosion of colour during the afternoon and evening hours, not only through inland eastern Australia but also across our tropical north as well, a sure sign that the build-up is continuing. Now, these storms brought some heavy rain and gusty winds. We saw falls generally of 10 to 20 millimetres, with some isolated falls around 50 millimetres at Ivanhoe and 20 to 40 millimetres through parts of the Wimmera in Victoria. And these storms also brought some really strong winds as well through parts of New South Wales, where we saw gusts in excess of 100 kilometres an hour at a couple of our smaller towns up in western New South Wales, and also some strong and gusty winds through the Grampians as well. But looking in the coming days, we're going to see another low pressure system over central parts of Australia tap into this tropical moisture and bring another round of widespread heavy rain and severe storms to much of central and especially eastern Australia. Today we'll see those showers and storms through New South Wales, but it's really tomorrow that we'll start to see really ramp up through South Australia. And we could see some rain and thunderstorms tomorrow morning through the Adelaide area for the Christmas pageant and parade. So please, if you're heading to that, stay up to date with the forecast there. Then as we move into Saturday afternoon, we're likely to see widespread severe thunderstorms through eastern and South Australia and parts of New South Wales and Victoria as well, ahead of this cold front. But storms are likely to extend all the way up in towards the top end. Now, as we move into Sunday, likely to be the bigger day through parts of New South Wales, Victoria and southern Queensland, where we're likely to see widespread heavy rain and thunderstorm activity from Tasmania all the way up to Mount Isa, with many severe thunderstorms likely, particularly through southern Queensland and much of inland New South Wales and northeastern Victoria. And these storms could have damaging to destructive winds, large to possibly giant hail, and bring very heavy rainfall, leading to flash flooding. And while these storms will be localised, we're still expecting some big impacts here with widespread rainfall for our flood-affected communities of New South Wales and northern Victoria. But behind this system, a big burst of cold and showery winds will spread right across southern and southeastern Australia on Monday, bringing showers and gusty winds to South Australia, Victoria, southern New South Wales and Tasmania. We could even see snow for alpine areas early next week. So a real big change in the weather there. So looking at total rainfall in our flood affected areas, we're likely to see some hit and miss showers and storms today and tomorrow, and then the main focus being on Sunday into Monday morning, where we're going to see more widespread falls of 50 to 100 millimetres in those darker areas, with isolated falls up to 100 millimetres possible, or in excess I should say. And this occurs on our flood affected areas of the Upper Murray, the Murrumbidgee, the Lachlan, the Ballabula. Could see heavy rainfall in the upper levels there, leading to renewed river level rises across many of our rivers, not just in southern New South Wales, but also across northern Victoria and northern New South Wales. And looking at those warnings quickly, we've seen them for so long now, and they're going to continue in the coming days and weeks. But really is concern of these upper levels of these rivers once again with this widespread heavy rainfall later in the weekend into early next week. And in anticipation of that rainfall, we also have flood watches current for large parts of Victoria and many of our rivers, I should say, on and west of the ranges in New South Wales. So if you're heading out and about in the coming days or live in these areas, remember to stay up to date with the latest forecast and warnings via our website, app and social media, and listen to all advice from emergency services.